Hello, viewers. Thank you so much for tuning into Amrina's session. As always, I get promising notes at your end. And this time as well, a very special and an artistic person at your end. Now, you all must be thinking whom I'm talking about. Well, a person born and brought up in Lucknow. The legacy itself can identify the Nawab in him. So, what is he doing now at present? It's very interesting to know about him. Co founder and award winning fashion label, Huemn. Now, you all must be thinking, what is Huemn all about? Well, we will discuss in detail with him about this concept and idea behind such a transformation of artistic way of believing. When you wear something, you speak out. I would like to welcome a graduate from the National Institute of Fashion Technology, Bangalore, Pranav. Yes, I'm talking about who? Let me put it in my words and say it to you all. A notable Hindi writer and holds poetry readings around the country. The way he writes, the way he expresses, the way he intimate his words into your soul. That's simply going to mesmerize you like anything. He's just not a co founder and an award winning fashion label person, but he believes in writing skills as well. And he has appeared in numerous publications, including the annual Vogue and GQ, Style List, and Grazia, Cool List, including campaigns for brands like Puma, Nike, and H&M. So put your hands together to welcome an artistic man with a golden heart, Pranav Misra, all the way from India for my session. Thank you so much, dear. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for such an introduction.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It's indeed a pleasure to get connected with such a versatile personality like you. And I'm so happy and glad. Pranav, tell something about yourself. Of course, viewers would love to hear from your end. What is your brand and how it started, and how comfortably you're sailing now? Naturally, I've seen your stuff. It's very, very nice work from your side. Phenomenal job. Just say a few words.
I don't know, as you've introduced me, I was born and brought up in Lucknow, and after that, I moved to National Institute of Fashion Technology, where I did my graduation in fashion. And after that, yeah, my partner and I, basically my business partner, we met in college, and then after that, we got our own independent jobs in design. And 1 year into the job, we just sort of, there was some sort of vacuum that we had in our creative system which we felt like it was not fulfilled. So we just stepped into forming something together, and that's how Human our brand was born.
Oh, that's nice. That's great. Fine.
Years now that we've been running the brand together, and she's
Okay.
married. She's married in this year, and she's settled in Vietnam now with her husband.
Uh-huh. I see. That's nice. How do you balance so well, Pranav? You're I can say a style icon, and then plus you're a writer and a poet. So that is your passion, or this is your passion?
This is actually a passion in itself. So
You're breaking
it's
from middle.
something.
Hello, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, tell me.
I just said that I'm naturally a passionate person. So whatever I dip my hands into, I do it with all the passion that I've got. Whether it's design, design actually happened by accident because when I was growing up in Lucknow, I didn't have the ambition to get into design at any point. I knew that I wanted to be in a creative world. I wanted to be around people who are doing creative work. My father was a creative person as well. He was a writer, he was a poet. Um, and I think, yeah, just moving forward, this happened, quite accidentally. And as in how I'm progressing, I'm enjoying. Uh,
Yes.
but I always feel like you should always do things which you feel from within, which you feel 100% for. Otherwise, you just should stay away from it.
True, true. And when I was going through your profile, this actually it came in my mind. You were very honest in declaring yourself, saying that I just started writing few years back, and I think whatever I write with full heart on. So, how do you analyze this according to your personality?
What do you mean? Just could you frame that again?
I saw your profile, and it was mentioned there. You said that I just started writing few years back. So you were very honest in declaring this. I mean, confessing, saying that you're writing within a few years back. You're not a professional writer from long years, but in spite of that, I could see that depth in your writing. Can I know from where this kind of so much of clarity and in depth nature and understanding the human behavior and so many things you write about. So, can you just say something about this?
I feel with anything that you do in life, the moment you start thinking about what you're making, if that is the core objective, then I feel like you're cheating with your own self. So whether I started writing few years ago, or if I was writing from the beginning of my life, that hardly counts, because at the end of the day, the question that is more important to me is why am I writing? And depth, generally life has depth. It just has to give you experiences, and you have to just uh, be moved by those experiences. And uh, writing is a technique. It's like mathematics. The more you write, the
Yeah.
better I would say you get at framing your lines. But just by knowing how to frame lines beautifully does not make you a qualified poet. Or I don't call myself a poet. I know I write, and I write whatever I write with utmost honesty, with how I feel. But that's about it. And with each and every verse, or with each and every story that I write, I feel like that it's getting closer to how I want to write, and then I look back and I'm like, what have I written? So it's like a constant, it's like a ego tussle within an artist. An artist is sort of never fulfilled. At one point, you're always thinking you're the most brilliant person out there, and you have this immense ego. And on the other hand, you feel like you're just absolutely nothing. So this juggle in between is where you have to put your full passion. Otherwise, you could just
Yeah. Yes, very true. One point of yours is really amazing and it's very true. It's like mathematics because the viewers, whoever is listening and who you all must be writers as well who is listening and painters and whatnot. But Pranav has said a very nice statement from his side saying that writing is just like mathematics. The more you write, the more polished and the more experience you get in each and every word and sentence framing. Well, coming back to your I can say about your human. Few say something about it. I saw the clothing line. It's very different and it speaks how the personality is whoever is wearing because the fabric, the color, the texture, the designs, it shows as if like a lot of input has been done on this and you have created thinking about different mindsets around you.
again, Amrina, you know, human body and mind is like a sponge. It's all the things that happen to you personally or in social life, or just the politics of your time with which you're surrounded by. um, you keep taking it in. And what has happened today is most of the time of our generation, I'd say, goes into releasing that in the form of tweets or dialogue socially or with friends and family. And I'm not that person. I never, in a social dialogue or with friends, I would never communicate how I'm feeling or what has impacted me with our current times. So it's very natural for what I have felt to come out into my work. It's almost like a treasure box for me. So when it comes to human, as you mentioned, all the things and that is why in the media it's quite popularly known as human, having some sort of a social and political commentary of our time.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's not the objective about the brand. That's not how I think about when I'm designing a product or a campaign, but it's very natural for me to have, because that's the only fuel that I have for my creativity. What I'm surrounded by, what is the politics and what is the social conflict of our time, and it seamlessly sort of gets into my work at Human. On the other hand, when I'd say my writing, it's a very personal commentary. It's almost like having a conversation. That is why that's why I say I don't write poetry. It's just a release that I feel like, this is what I've lived, and this is what I want people to know me as transparent as I am, and how my life is. I don't want any filters. So I do not like to mince words with my poetry, and I do not like to hide behind a mask when it comes to my work. Like, I would have a dialogue, but if it's on a t-shirt, that t-shirt has to be complete with what I have to say, without me having to saying it, without me having saying it. Because I'm not a journalist. I don't have to write columns in a newspaper to sort of provoke people. I'm an artist. I'm more than that. I'm a fashion designer. I need to that's my medium. If I was an artist of canvas, then I would put all my energy to sort of make that work a representation of me, because that's all I will be known by, probably years down the line, when physically no more. So that is the most important thing, I think, for a person, the work that you create within your life.
Wow, great. Too good. Uh, I mean, according to you, what is art all about?
I mean, that's, I don't know. I feel I'm underqualified to
No,
answer that.
no. For according to you, that's what I said. See, I find you artistic. I find you catchy. I find you attractive. I find you a little different from others. So this is my perception. This is my way of looking at into you, as if I know I haven't met you. I don't know you personally, but at least I can have that feeling I have, that I can connect with you. That vibes are there. So this is like, I carry this kind of sections in my heart, that I can place you in this place. Okay, fine. Pranav is artistic. Pranav is classy. Pranav has some different things like others. That's why I asked you, what do you think about art?
Well, first of all, you're very kind. Secondly, I feel, to create any art, you have to be fearless and very courageous. Whether it's whether that inspiration has come from within you, within your own life, or whether you have taken some sort of inspiration from your society, or the things that you are surrounded by, the things that you hear, see. Uh, to put it in your work with utmost honesty, it's not a walk in the park. You have to be completely naked, and you have to be very proud of what you are putting out there. And I feel like, before putting any work, if before displaying my work, if it does not make me anxious or nervous, I feel like I've not done a good job.
Wow.
Because it each and every time, if you're getting comfortable by, before putting your work, that this is good, I feel like you just not pushed yourself enough. There is still, margin to sort of cover.
Well said, well said. Because the best part, again, you said it, like, unless and until you don't get nervous of doing something, you can't just do it 100%. That's
Yeah,
very true. That's very true.
it
Very
has to
true.
scare you, because the biggest display of being fearless is only when there's fear around. So
Wow. Very true. Very true. Indeed. Indeed. Which colors or color that enhances your mood, and you think this is like the best color, and you're going to use it on every fabric, or somehow or the other, you make sure that at least a pocket of it or a button of it should be available on your tagline?
no color like that.
No color like that.
Yeah, my mood changes very fast. White is something that I've always, but if it qualifies as one color, um, but yeah, I'll have extreme passion for some color, and then it'll evaporate, and then something else will come up. Um, and if you're talking about design or style or things like that, or clothing per se, I do not restrict myself with elements like color and motives. And these are, as I said, these are just techniques. Uh, these are just things which make this is like garnishing on food.
Yes.
You have to cut it all out. This is just the presentation front. You have to look much deeper. Uh, what's the raw material, behind what you're creating, how you post
Very
what.
true, you're saying. Why did I ask you this? Because when I was seeing your clothing line, I didn't find a lot of motives or a lot of stuff on it. But still, the style was speaking out.
Thank you.
That's the reason why I asked you. Do you? I'm so happy. At least I was about to discover a few things more about this. Okay, what is the meaning of human? It is the pronunciation is the same, but the spelling is different. So, can you highlight?
Yeah, it means human. It's
Okay.
just just a
Okay.
name on the word human. Hue is color. It's just a wide canvas of how the whole philosophy is, as human beings, how we are so different from each other when it comes to color and taste and beliefs. uh, but at core level we are human, and we forget that the conscience that we have, that's what makes us human. And the brand puts all of its effort to sort of remind that front.
Wow. Good. That's nice. So you initially, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you were a model, right? And then you went into fashion. No, never. But then why I had a feeling when I was in one of your not articles, but a write up I was seeing in Google, and then it was like an image of a model, and then I was like, you're into designing now. So from the beginning, you were into fashion things, and you never went for, even if you were in your academics, you were doing your fashion courses, you never went for modeling, not
No, no,
even a single time.
no. I would have for my friends, but not professionally. I've done for my friends, for magazines, if that qualifies as modeling, or for
Yeah.
for the one and only boss before Human, where I worked. Accidentally, I was just backstage assisting him, and I remember the she's a very senior hairstylist in India, Miss Ambika Pillai. Now she's very,
Mm-hmm.
and she just sort of saw me and she's like, why don't you put him on the ramp? And that was, I think, India's first men's week or something. So I walked for Abhishek, who was my boss back then. He's a very dear friend now. So I mean, these incidents have happened, but I mean, this is not like I've not ventured into modeling professionally. It's just here and there.
It's been how many years now of you men you've sailing? Mashallah, that's nice. Great. Wish you all the best for next coming more years. So you just wanted that your brand to be in human, or you wanted to expand it in other countries of the world as well if somebody would knock at your door?
No, we have a major presence in Qatar, very close to Saudi Arabia, and we are retailing worldwide.
You said Saudi Arabia?
We are thinking of, we are still
Thinking of, okay.
retailing in Qatar. We are available, and we are there in London. We are there in so we are
Yeah,
there.
I saw that. Yes.
We just
Uh-huh.
rented out a year ago. We did Paris Fashion Week a couple of times, and
Mm-hmm.
we're part of Shanghai Fashion Week. So we
Uh-huh.
have agents there, and now we are retailing about 15 stores outside of India.
Oh, that's nice. Great. God bless you. According to you, how do you no for fashion, what is fashion in front of you? Like it's a very complicated it's a very simple question, but I know it has a lot of answers to it. I want to hear it from you.
I feel fashion is very important. Uh, I don't see fashion in a very surface. Like my heroes of fashion are different, and I feel it's just a medium. It's a medium to sort of communicate how you feel about things, just like any other medium, just like films. Although the purpose for films is entertainment, I don't see fashion as a platform for entertainment. I again feel fashion is a platform for provocation, with the medium that is your medium, which is clothes. To make a difference. I mean, that is my art. So I really respect the industry that I'm a part of, and I'm contributing in some form or or manner. I again say I feel like I'm a storyteller more than a designer, and that is why thinking about colors and motives do not come to me naturally.
Yes, here's a point. Yes, yes, I
What
am
I'm
with you.
what I have to say is more important than that. So that takes the front seat in what I'm doing. Uh,
True, true. That's
Fashion is
nice.
very important. Fashion as an industry is providing not just beautiful clothes, but as an industry, it's providing jobs, especially in India. And it provides immense amount of jobs, and and it's only growing. So it's not
Yes,
just about the market; it's about the people that are
yes, 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 yes.
grassroots level, from say the fiber to the garment that is hanging in your wardrobe.
True, true. Well, coming back to something about style, which I've seen in you, many people they do tattoos. They love because I myself like to actually identify my some of my body parts with a bit of tattoo and expressing myself. When I was looking at your pictures, I really liked the tattoo on your hand, which is something like here wavy, no? I believe
Oh
on your
yeah,
right or left.
yeah.
Left. Okay. So that's nice. Oh, that's great. So tell me about this, please.
I don't know. I was just sitting and I was getting bored, and
Oh, really?
I'm also very impulsive. I'm
I
also very
like your honesty more than anything else I can say.
I'm also very impulsive with things. But this is just a figure of mountains. I was just staring at my hand. I was getting very bored. So it just looked like mountains. So I just drew with my pen, and I
Uh-huh.
went to the tattoo artist that evening, and I was like, just draw. Just like so. This is the drawing that evening that I made, and it's just a tattoo now, which I really like.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. Especially, when you're holding the paper, when you're writing on your book, you're actually keeping your left hand on the book and then you're writing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some of your videos, so that was very appealing. I liked it a lot. So I said I want to ask you why live on interview just to know because it's many times people do tattoos here, they do here, they make something, but this is like just lines, and it has so much deep meaning to it. So that's the reason why I asked you.
Thank you.
So nice of you. Thank you. Well, by the way, the kurta which you're wearing is designed by you, or
Yeah, I mean, we don't sell these, but I
you
make.
should start. It's looking awesome. You should start. Trust me. It is because normally chicken curry I like it a lot, but हर किसी पे अच्छा नहीं लगता. It's I don't know why.
I'm from Lucknow, so
Yes, yes, yes.
all my childhood I've seen the elders in my family wear kurtas and have beard, and just the culture that I'm come from. So I feel like as I'm growing old, I'm just getting closer and closer to that culture, because I remember myself in college. I used to wear denims, and I was pretty cool, and now
Still you're cool, Pranav. You
I'm
are.
what I was.
Yes. It all depends on how you take things.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I like the place you're sitting. Backside is like trees, and then
Yeah,
white
it's a
reflection.
beautiful environment. There's just trees everywhere, all around my
Wow,
house.
wow.
So
You are
lucky,
now where in Lucknow?
in Delhi.
In Delhi. Okay, Delhi where?
My work in Saket.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Because my workplace is in Delhi, so I
Mm-hmm.
hardly get time to go to Lucknow now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like where I live now. Like,
Next time if I come down to Delhi, I'm definitely gonna meet you because I've been to Delhi 7 times. That's why I asked you which place. Somehow trying to recollect if I've been there or not.
yeah, absolutely, you should.
Yes, yes, I will for sure. Well, that's fine, and thank you so much. But before ending the session, I would want you to say a few words with the viewers, your message from your side, so that they will take along with them and definitely implement if the message is definitely explore their souls like anything. Go ahead.
I don't know, just like I'm not the message kinds, but I would say just be honest with everything that you do, because that's
Wow.
rare, and that's rare, and that's where you push yourself, because being honest is the hardest bit with anything in your life.
Very true. I mean, I think you said everything in that one line. See,
Thank you.
that means I was not wrong in calling you artistic. I was correct. Alhamdulillah, I can say that to myself. I don't want to praise my. No, I'm not. It's not that. I am happy that I've invited you, and I've done again and again an honest decision in getting my best of the guest on my session. So I think you are one of them truly.
No,
So
thank you.
we'll be waiting for another poetry from your side, and hopefully, if you get time, do watch in my poetries as well. But I write in Hindi and Urdu both. I know Hindi as well.
Wonderful.
अच्छी
Oh,
खासी आती है हिंदी.
we should have spoken in Hindi. I had,
हाँ, तो मैं वही सोच रही थी जब से मैंने कहा अरे मैं स्टार्टिंग में पूछी नहीं ना, आई हैवंट आस्क्ड यू, वरना मैं
हाँ,
हिंदी में अच्छे से बात कर सकती हूँ आपसे.
अरे बहुत बढ़िया.
हाँ, मैं ग्रेजुएशन तक हिंदी पढ़ी हूँ तो अच्छी हिंदी आती है. मैं आपकी सारी पोएट्री जो थी हिंदी में थी, मैं अच्छा खासा मतलब अच्छी तरीके से पढ़ सकी. बिल्कुल.
बहुत अच्छा लगा.
आपकी वो बहुत प्यारी लगी मुझे जो आपने कहा ना कि एक समंदर के किनारे एक आपने लिखा था कि आते आते आप बताइए. 1 मिनट. that was I want I थोड़ा से 2 लाइन अगर आप बोल देंगे तो बहुत अच्छा होगा प्लीज. 1 मिनट. मैं आपको बताती हूँ कौन सी वाली. Because I was just scrolling down and I was looking and I like that a lot. If I think if I show you the picture, you will that is near the seaside somewhere. Yeah, got it. It is जुदा जुदा तक नहीं नहीं आई थिंक जहां तक बात आई समथिंग लाइक ना आते आते रह जाती है एंड खामोश. राइट.
Yeah, yeah.
या से प्लीज.
I mean, I don't remember the entirely because I have very bad
Two
memory, but
lines. I do also have bad memory, but at least 2 lines.
it was जुबां तक बात आते आते रह जाती है, खामोश सारी रातें रह जाती हैं, मिलते हैं अब जब वक्त मिलता है उसको, बेवक्त मिलने की मुलाकातें रह जाती हैं.
Wow.
या ऐसी कुछ
Yes, yes,
काफी है
yes,
बट
yes, yes. कितना पूरा है उसके साथ बिताया हुआ
पूरा
एक
है
भी.
उसके साथ बिताया हुआ एक भी दिन, और
Yes.
एक भी दिन ना हो वो तो ये रूह चिल्लाते रह जाती है. अ, कोई
कोई
सुनता
सुनता.
नहीं एक
Yes.
टूटे हुए दिल की
आवाज की.
आवाज कहाँ सुनता है कोई.
Yes,
न
yes,
जाने
yes,
ये दुनिया एक थेरेपिस्ट को क्या दिखाते रह जाती है.
yes,
और एक बहुत खूबसूरत सा एक और शेर था, मुझे अब याद
yes,
नहीं आ
yes. Please, please बोलिए इरशाद.
रहा. मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा.
एक आप जो भी कह रहे हैं इस वक्त कह दीजिए, मतलब मेरे लिए बहुत प्लस पॉइंट है. इट्स एन एसेट फॉर मी. गो अहेड.
याद, बट मैं आपको अगर मैं एक चीज सुना सकता हूँ अगर आप इजाजत दें
हाँ
तो.
हाँ प्लीज प्लीज गो अहेड.
मुझे निकालना पड़ेगा क्योंकि मुझे चीजें याद नहीं रहती.
हाँ निकालिए. नो प्रॉब्लम. आई विल वेट. आई विल वेट.
एक बड़ा एक बड़ा छोटा सा ये ख्याल है. ये कभी मैंने पढ़ा नहीं है, मैं छोटी सी
हाँ
है.
पढ़िए प्लीज.
दो दिलों की धड़कनों से एक आवाज आना काफी नहीं होता, एक चेहरा हाथों में लेकर सब भूल जाना काफी नहीं होता, काफी नहीं होता प्यार. उसके हाथों से जब हाथ छूटा है मेरा तो जी उठता हूँ, पर बस हाथों में हाथ आ जाना वो कहती है काफी नहीं होता.
हाँ.
प्रणव जुड़ मत जाना, मैंने देखा है, सिर्फ एक दूसरे से जुड़ भर जाना काफी नहीं होता. मुझे हाथ लगाना, पर इस तरह से मत लगाना कि कोई निशान पड़ जाए. मैं भी तो हूँ, सिर्फ एक दुनिया से ही निशान छुपाना काफी नहीं होता. क्यों छुपाना है तुम्हें मुझे, मुझे तुम्हें इस दुनिया से. क्यों छुपाना है तुम्हें मुझे, मुझे तुम्हें इस दुनिया से. इस दुनिया में जब छुपने के लिए कोई भी ठिकाना काफी नहीं
Ah,
होता, क्यों नहीं तुम रुक जाती एक रात, क्यों नहीं तुम रुक जाती एक रात, बस पकड़ कर बैठना चाहता हूँ तुमको, क्यों नहीं कुछ और बात करें हम, क्यों पकड़ कर बैठे हैं वही बात, जो जितना करता हूँ तुमसे काफी नहीं होता। उसके भरे जिस्म में कुछ उमंगे हैं, जिन्हें रखना चाहता हूँ इस दुनिया से छुपा कर मैं, फिसल जाती है उसकी नंगी पीठ पर मेरी जुबान लड़खड़ाकर, लड़खड़ाते हुए दो ख्याल उसके दाएं कंधे पर छोड़ आता हूँ, जिन्हें आईने में पढ़कर वो घबरा जाती है। ये आखिरी बार है, वो कहती है, प्यार है, ये आखिरी बार है, कहती है, प्यार है तुझसे, को तुम पर एक
लास्ट का थोड़ा
बस
ब्रेक हो रहा,
प्यार
फिर
हो
से
जाना।
बताइए। लास्ट का थोड़ा सा ब्रेक हुआ। वो कहती है प्यार है।
ये आखिरी बार है, वो
हाँ।
कहती है, प्यार है तुमको मुझसे, मुझको तुमसे, पर एक दूसरे से बस प्यार हो जाना काफी नहीं होता।
Wow. Superb. And then you say that you're not a good writer. No, don't do that. Very nice. Fabulous. MashaAllah. बहुत
No, sometimes,
खूबसूरत
sometimes,
क्योंकि
sometimes I sit
हाँ,
alone, I feel like I'm the best. But it's only once sometimes.
I know, you are, you are. नहीं, कुछ कुछ ऐसे चीजें होते हैं ना, देखिए अब जैसे ये जो है ना, ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट है क्योंकि आप एहसासात का फ्लो, जज्बात का फ्लो इतना जबरदस्त रखे हैं, मतलब कनेक्टिविटी इतनी खूबसूरत है कि अब आगे क्या होगा, अब आगे क्या होगा, मतलब एवरीवन इज वेटिंग। मैं तो वेट कर रही थी, आई एम श्योर व्यूअर्स मस्ट हैव बीन वेटिंग वेटिंग एज वेल। तो वो मैं कह रही हूँ, दिस इज डिफिकल्ट। ऐसे तो कह देना जैसे कि नॉर्मल होता ना, गजल तो खैर मैं भी लिखती हूँ गजल, लेकिन ये एक गुफ्तगू में आप एहसासात को बयान कर रहे हैं, जज्बात को बयान कर रहे हैं, अपनी फीलिंग्स को बयान कर रहे हैं, बहुत मुश्किल है, राइट? Welcome. My pleasure. Well, thank you so much, viewers. I'm getting so nice views of saying it's very good, interesting. Wah, kya baat hai. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, viewers, I truly believe I've done a best suggestion again after a lot of waiting. But I've got Pranav Misra on board with me. Amazing personality, very charming, very sweet person. Above all, honesty, which is revealing on his face as always. I just saw him on Insta handle and approached him, and truly a very good person to interact and to learn so many things about life in depth. So till then, catch you all. But do tune in for another session of mine tomorrow. As always, I will get on board 6 p.m. Saudi time, 8:30 p.m. India time. Till then, I wish Pranav Misra a very, very good life and prosperity, success, और इसी तरीके से आप लिखते रहिए और हम सुनते रहेंगे, और ऐसे ही रहिए आप। व्हाइट कुर्ते में बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं, बहुत प्यारे लग रहे हैं। एंड keep up the attire, keep the class look, and keep that look of yours, which I like it a lot. And I hope all the viewers must have enjoyed. Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in. I love you all and keep loving me. And whoever hasn't subscribed to my channel, please do that. Till then, Amrina is there for all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pranav.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.